Hey guys, this is J&J Customs here, formerly known as Tonkadozer Gaming. We have changed our channel name because I have been busy, as you can see, collecting, building, customizing. Sorry about the shaky hands, but I felt that it was time for a change. I haven't uploaded a video in almost a year, I want to say, maybe a little less. Maybe I'm making myself sound a lot worse than I am. But anyways, to stop rambling here, this is the first update for this channel. And I have about 24 subscribers now, which is amazing. I never thought that I'd get more than 2. Anyways, in this video, I'm going to run you over my die-cast diorama. And if you have any questions on how I built something, or how I made something, then leave a comment and I'll make a video about it. Anyways, let's get into it. First up here, we have the custom that took me the most time. I do all my stuff in 1/64th scale. As you can see here, we have an Army Jeep. The camera would focus. Army, US Army. Supposed to read it from the back down. Anyways, right here, these two things that look like searchlights, they're the roll-up doors. This is actual cloth. I moved the spare tire from the back onto the side there, so I've seen a bunch of Jeeps like that. We have a tent here on the front, an ammo canister, like a big ammo crate mounted on the front bumper. We have a tarp on the side to put over the tent. On the back here, we got a sleeping bag, waterproof for emergencies, a jerry can, trailer hitch, and yeah. My camera would focus. There we go. So, yeah. There's that. This is the custom that took me the most time out of any of them. Move that off to the side here. Next up, we have, by the way, the name of this display is Rocky Farms. Next up here, we have a 2003 Ford F-250. I mixed this paint up myself, some cab lights on it, tow mirrors, a winch on the front, big light bar. And scale size, it would have about a 4-inch lift with some, I'm gonna say like 28s. In the back here, we got a toolbox, just an army crate, some jerry cans, a shovel, you know, just a bunch of junk that you'd find in your farm truck. This Xterra, Nissan Xterra, is basically stock. I put some chrome on the side and a big old Jeep front bumper. It's a kid's car, you know, they think that all this stuff is cool. Next up, we have a Chevy C30 with a Dodge D100 bed. And in the back there, it doesn't have a tailgate, got a big tire, jerry can, chain, a suicide jack. Next up, I know some of you guys are wanting to see some stuff. I may leave in the comments what time certain stuff shows up. Here we have a Jeep Cherokee that has had the back removed. It's a mud truck now. You know, probably lifted about 10 inches. Still got some 33s on it because they can't afford to put some 55s or whatnot. Next up, we have my Dodge Ramp truck. This is a green light Dodge 25. It's a Cummins Ram 2500. You know, it's just the stock green light paint job. Put some 30 or some 46s on it. I don't know if you can see that there, but It says 24/8 Customs Barker Garage. It's got the working ramps. You know, those fold right on down. And yeah. Next up we have the Farms. As you can see, it says Rocky Farms there. We have the Farms mud truck. Got a big roof rack on the back. It says Eat It. It's kind of in combination with Jody's Eat Organic. Got a big Jeep front bumper on the front. See, heavy duty axles. No tailgate, no hitch. Next up, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Stubby Bob. This here's Stubby Joe. Let me go drag tires on the back, regular old pickup tires on the front. You got a big old V8 blower on it. So, there's that one. Next up, we have our Chevy Malibu. Drag car, wheelie car, whatever you want to call them. They're made to do wheelies, that's why they're jacked up in the back, so whenever you hit the gas, does that. It's got a Chevy gasser motor in it, pulled out of a Chevy, well, gasser, a Bel Air gasser. Next up, we have our GMC step side, removable tarp. This would be like a bed tarp that you roll out over the bed. And then this big tent, this would be like a 40-person tent. Just kind of sits in the bed there. Next up, we have my favorite. This is modeled after a car in real life that I have seen, that I want. This is a Crown Victoria Ford Police Interceptor with a bunch of just spray painted decals on the side, you know, as people do with these kind of cars. That's what they use for the roof whenever it starts to rain, because they cut the roof off of it. Got a big old snow plow on the front, and then they got them little old street tires on it. Alright, next up is my custom Ford Explorer. This is basically just the Matchbox Explorer, the base model, but I painted in all the lights. By God, this thing would light up a crime scene like nothing else. It's got painted red and blues, painted taillights. Tried to do some chrome hubcaps there, but it didn't work too well. And yeah, I'm sure some of you all have seen it back there, just kind of sitting back there. Next up is my 2007 Ford F350 four-wheel drive dump truck. See, you got the front lockers, bed tips and stuff, tailgate opens. It's got a hitch on it as well. Dodge hauling service. Got some work lights on the front and a snow plow attachment. Break that piece of gravel off. And you guys want to know where I get these wheels? I'll show you just a set of them. These things are supposed to be like 40, 42, something like that. And they are off Tonka Jeeps. That's what I get them off of. That's where I get the suicide jacks, the shovels, the jerry cans. They come off just them Tonka Jeeps. They're pretty cheap. And I just rip them apart, take the wheels and stuff off of them. Discard the chassis because they're in more of a 1/50th scale instead of a 1/64th. Yeah, so there's my dump truck. Same thing with these. These are duals on the back there, then just a single on the front. Next up in the field of view here, this is a Chevy. I always forget the name of it. See if it's on the bottom here. Nope. If you guys know what this is, it has just slipped my mind. Anyways, this is the farm's older truck. This is back whenever they didn't have a tractor. So they stuck the blade on the front of it to push snow. Got them grippy tires on the back and just regular street tires on the front. Got a yellow door on this side, blue door on this side, and yeah, there's that one. got another older truck laying around here somewhere. I'll find it here in a minute. Next up, we have my John Deere backhoe. This is the farm's main backhoe. It's their only backhoe. Next up is my 1/64 scale custom bush hog. This is ones that you'd see in small town Kentucky. Just every farmer that's got a small tractor will have one of these to bush hog their grass or whatnot. See, just made out of some wood, painted John Deere green. Yee. Let me reach over here and grab a tractor. Good old International. I'll show you this first. Here's my custom disc. Just a little small thing to drag the field with. You know, after every harvest. I know, International's got John Deere wheels on it. Don't worry, it's fine. Yeah, there's it hooked up to a tractor. See, it can move up and down with the terrain. So if you're on the side of a hill and you go over a bump, it's not going to jerk the whole tractor back whenever you get hung on something or whatnot. I'll show you this one next. Here's my Ford F100. One of the really old ones. See, it's got a wooden flatbed on it. It's got the big old four-wheel drive tires in the front, street tires, sorry, screwed that sentence up. Four-wheel drive tires in the back, street tires in the front. It's rusting in places. It's got a cow guard on the front. A tree growing out the side on this side. It's got some mud flaps. Trailer hitch. She's named Bessie. And yeah. So we'll stick her back out there in the field. I believe that's about it. Here's a custom in progress. Ford F450 rollback. It's got a working rollback bed. I'm working on a light bar for it right now. Bed's just a little overscaled. It come off an International truck, so that's probably why. Move on around here to the back side of the display. See, I got all these wires hanging here. Let me show you a view from the front. This just kind of lights up that barn. Nothing too big. Over here we have a grain cart, John Deere baler, New Holland baler. This is what we transport the animals in. See, it's got the animal racks on it. Just an old Crown Vic body for the full drive Crown Vic over there. Have a car trailer and a gooseneck trailer. Well, guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Can't stress that enough. And if you like what you see, consider sticking around. There's gonna be some more of it. Anyways, that's all for now. Till next time, this is J&J Customs. See ya.